Sup YouTube, Konate87 here, bringing you all the ins and outs of this week in anime. One which I felt was exponentially greater than last week's was. Though almost solely because of one show kicking ass and taking names. But before we get to that, I've got a couple of honorable mentions. The first of which is going to a little episode by the number of 9 and from the show known as Devil Survivor 2. This episode had Osaka and Scarf Girl teaming up to take out the number something rather septentrion. But character breakdowns and reveals aside, we got to see the Scarf Girl's belly button, guys. Which made this episode powerful enough to get an honorable mention, despite not catching me in any other way. Oh, except for Yamato's expert trolling at the dinner table, that was hilarious. My second honorable mention is going to episode 9 of Muromi-san. In this episode, we got the return of Yeti and Harpy alongside a new introduction of the pervy robot character Wise Man. And hijinks certainly occur with events such as the glorification and mention of traps, the addition of a bunny tail to Yeti, and the teaching of Internet 2chan speaks to Harpy. Wise Man, I salute you. You're truly as wise as your name entails. But on to my countdown. Continuing along the nonsensical path, I have my number 5 this week, that being episode 9 of Hataraku Maousama. Ashio was freaking great this episode. He flashed back dramatically in satire his recounting of the past between him and Mao, which was hysterical to see on screen. So that, along with his reactions to the girls talking about Mao, and his reactions directly with Mao, just show how amazing of a side character he is. But aside from Ashia, who I could write an essay about, Mao was also good. We learned that Mao volunteers in his neighborhood, cleaning it up in addition to his work at McDonald's. Which, paired with his devotion and empowering his co-workers, just show how great a character he really is. Which can be contrasted to the supposed hero of this show quite comedically. At number 4, we have another piece of nonsensical junk, this one being episode 9 of Yonder Masuyo, Azazel-san. In this episode we had, along with, and plenty of, yeah, Yonder Masuyo, it's a great, respectable show to watch with the family. Definitely. Still Yonder Masuyo comedy, it's too good, it's great. At number 3 this week, we have episode 8 of Photokano. And no, not for any nonsensical reason like the previous ones, but because I actually very much enjoyed this episode. Last week's episode was a shocking disappointment, and I went in with this episode with less than 0 expectations. And maybe that actually helped the show out, as I was instantly dragged straight back into it. This week we had the student council president and resident swimsuit girl, who in the span of only one episode got its substantial character development. She faced and overcame conflict, romantically developed alongside the main character, and they tied it all off with a nice pretty bow at the end. Sure, it may have been thoroughly rushed, but I didn't care. I was feeling these characters and their relationship intently. It was great. Despite having only one episode, it was done, and it was done darn greatly. So my hope for where the show may go, I don't know. But there may be 1 or 2, or maybe even all of the remaining arcs I could very well enjoy as much as I did the student council presidents. Just have to wait and see. At number 2 this week, because I feel obliged to rate it pretty high, is episode 9 of Attack on Titan. In this episode, we had the introduction of Glasses Girl, who I just loved immediately. Oh yeah, and Levi, who everyone else loved immediately. But I loved Glasses Girl. I thought she was awesome and stuff. Oh yeah, other crap happened, like cool standoffs, J. Jonah Jameson, Mini J. Jonah Jameson, Spin Zaku, Levi, flashbacks, and Titan. Need that basement, man. Holy shit, everything and anything is in that freaking basement, man. Can't wait till we see what's down there. Hopefully it's not a bunch of old baseball cards or anything. But at number 1 this week, we have freaking episode 9 of freaking Suisei no Gargantia. There it is, Urobuchi. Welcome home. Aw shit, I've been waiting for this. Especially with the last few episodes, the build-up was just so great. So yeah, shit just got real. The slaughtering of hundreds of Hideyazu alongside the slaughtering of their larvae and eggs is undertaken by Leto. And after the fact, Leto discovers a video entailing new blips of Earth's past, which was insane. It showed things like the progression to the 5th Ice Age, the development of space technology for human survival in space, and the development of biotechnology for humankind survival in space. Which sparks political controversy, religious outcries, terror, and ultimately a full-out war and arms race between the two sides named the Continental Union and the Evolvers. The evolved humans looking disturbingly similar to the Hideyazu, which were just slaughtered in the hundreds by Leto. So this is already too much. My mind and my heart are at their limits. So you know what this show does? It shows you this, followed by this, just in case your heart wasn't broken enough already. So yeah, that was this week in anime. Fucking Urobuchi. I knew you were coming, and yet, but what did you guys think of this week in anime? I started off so weirdly happy, but then Gargantia, oh my. So like this video if you like very genuine reactions, and subscribe for things like this. But I'm going up to D7, thank you, I'm gonna go die.